Today we're going to be talking about Dexter's Resurrection. Let's get right into it.
Man, Dexter is back, man.
I know. This is
Resurrection's finally out, bro. I really just watched it probably like last night, bro. How do you feel about this new season so far? I think there's like 3 episodes out right now.
Yeah, it's only 3. I think this was a great addition to the Dexter story in general.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, there's some people that were just kind of like, I just wish it would have ended after the first, like, show.
Original series.
You know? But I like it, bro. I think it's actually an interesting take of, and this is spoilers, just to let anybody know who hasn't caught up to the show, how Dexter is now, he's in New York.
Yeah.
And he's kind of like shadowing his son, where he's not really letting him know he's alive.
Yeah.
And I like all of that, those elements of that. So I think this is a good addition, bro, to be honest with you.
Me too. I honestly think it's cool. I also love, and I thought it was cool with the last series that they had, taking him out of Miami. Putting him in a new setting.
In a different
see
environment.
How he reacts to it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Taking him out of the sunny state and putting him somewhere that's cold. You know what I mean? That's kind of like him in a weird way.
Yeah, I was going to
say. What I'm saying?
I like that
and
too.
I do like how this one is like, not only is he also trying to, catch the dark passenger.
Yep.
Wait, I mean.
That blew my mind.
Yeah. But he's also, helping out his son in the shadows by, cleaning up what he fucks up on. You know what I'm saying? And I thought that was really cool.
Yeah.
So, yeah, honestly, I do think this is actually, a good addition to the Dexter franchise. And I see some people kind of, in, certain comments online that are like, bro, they're dragging the show.
Yeah.
But honestly,
it doesn't feel
like it, bro. Because there are shows that's like, all right, y'all are dragging this show. Let it die.
CW Flash.
Exactly. Yeah, that's a good example for us.
Yeah.
CW Flash and a lot of the CW series was a good example of okay, you guys are pushing it too much. But this series, Dexter does a good balance of it.
It feels still refreshing.
Yeah.
That's
they're
what
still
I like.
doing new things that's that's a cool way that this guy is taking people out, or the way he catches this guy or something like that. They're doing, it's still very anxiety inducing, when he's getting next to these serial killers or whatever. And I think that's really cool. And the fact that this series that they're introducing the whole party of, or the dinner party of the serial killers and stuff.
Yeah.
That's gonna go crazy when they
I think
dive
that's
more into
interesting
that.
because at first a lot of people, what we all assumed, and I was kind of one of those people and I was afraid, was that they were gonna try to do it it's an Avengers of
it's a little corny and stuff. Yeah, I get what you mean.
We're building a team. I didn't want none of that type of shit. You know what I mean? But I like a lot of the actors that they chose as well. I think Uma Thurman's doing her thing.
Yeah, she's going
what I've
crazy
seen so far. Like I said, even Harrison, he's a really good actor. Dexter's son.
Yeah.
He's actually a really good actor because I like how you're seeing his dark passenger manifest. Is that he's kind of seeing the people that he killed. He's having these visions of them throughout the show. You know what I mean? Where he's kind of seeing the guy that he killed in the hotel room. And, he's seeing a little bit of things like that. So,
and
he's seen his dad too. He sees, Dexter. So I don't know. I think that's kind of interesting how we're seeing how his mind and all these other things are manifesting for him. I think that's hella interesting, to be honest.
Yeah, no, I think that's dope. And I don't know. What do you think in the future of the show? Do you think this is going to be the last of Dexter? Or do you think they're going to carry on with Harrison for future seasons and stuff?
Okay, that's a good-ass question. I'm not going to lie. I think they know that's going to be hard to do as a mantle passing of because we are seeing that Harrison learned hella from his dad, because when he chopped up bro's body and he knew how to stuff, and even when that detective is kind of breaking it down, this person had to be in forensics and all this other stuff, it's he's not, it's
he just
that
knows.
he knows because his dad. But he does have the tools to do it, but clearly he's not Dexter because he made a lot of mistakes, you know what I mean? And I don't know. I don't think that they're going to do it. I think if they're smart, they're going to end it off some way through this, because you're kind of seeing how Batista is
figuring it out.
That's cool too. And I kind of like that because their reunion made me so uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Their reunion in the hospital made me stupid uncomfortable, bro.
Yeah.
And it's kind of sad because he's looking at their old bowling picture when they used to go bowling and stuff together. And it's he knows that Dokes is not the Bay Harbor Butcher. There was so many other elements that he kind of just kept thinking back about, and it's why did everybody suspect him?
Yeah.
The police girl that Dexter was dating out there in Salt Lake or wherever they were at, she calls Batista and tells him all these things Dexter Morgan's still alive.
Yeah.
So then he was kind of well, why would he do that?
And then she went back on her word about what she said.
So
and
that was
everything.
weird.
And then the fact that
LaGuardia
was telling him already.
Yeah, and then even Dokes felt weird about him the whole time. And it's like there's all of these elements that has led to Batista catching him. And Batista just resigned.
So now he's just doing it on his own.
He's doing it freelance now. So he's trying to catch him. So I think the way this series is going to end is they're going to either kill off Dexter really this time. Or they might end up doing like the new season where he gets caught up and they send him to jail.
I think so.
To be honest.
I think so. What if they do kind of another rug pull low-key? Where Dexter gets away and he kills Batista. Do you think they'll do something like that?
I'm not going to lie to you, bro. That would be super dark. That would kill so much of us, bro. A lot of us would be sick. Because, like, Batista was always one of my favorite characters.
Yeah, he's cool,
with the whole La Pasión. I love that, bro. You know what I mean? So, I don't know, bro. It's like, that would destroy me. But I think it would kind of show more weight to
his
Dexter
character and like what he's become.
Yeah, because I was gonna say I remember we were talking about this the other day that Dexter only broke his code once. With that police officer who was also the coach. The wrestling coach, and it was for his own selfish reason to get out of prison. You know what I mean? And I don't know. I think if he does it again, that's insane. It's kind of like, dude, now what makes you any different from the rest of these guys?
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So I think that's going to make his mind break for real because that already kind of fucked him up.
Yeah.
You know, to a degree. So, and I think that's kind of why he just let his son kill him. Like, kill him.
Yeah, because he became a part of that list that he's like, you know,
he's one of the people.
That he would want to kill. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
So it was kind of like, all right, well, I mean, it's what is more poetic than letting my son, who I'm passing the mantle off to, let him finish me, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but I was going to ask you, what do you think should be the ending of this series? What do you think?
I'm gonna lie, I'm really conflicted, bro, because I don't want to see Dexter go to jail.
I don't either.
I would rather than just kill him off. But then I feel like they did that already too much.
That's what I mean.
Where I'm like, all right, bro, 2 times, you know, shame on me, you know, 3 times shame on you type of thing, you know what I'm saying? Like, if they do this again where it's like, he's not dead for reals this time, because it's like, they did it twice already.
Yeah, the boat, where he comes off the boat.
His son kills him.
Yeah.
Kills him.
Yeah.
And then if they do that again, it's like...
It's not going to have weight.
He better be dead for real. like his head got to be chopped off. Something I got to see, like, 100% confirm that he's dead for real. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or... I mean, if they want to just do a thing where he kind of just disappears again.
Yeah.
But then again, it's like, that scares me because then, like, they're going to be like, let's do another Dexter.
I know,
You know what I'm saying? And then it's gonna be like, okay, now you guys are really dragging the franchise for
Dexter
us.
Afterlife.
No, that's actually not that. That doesn't sound bad. But they will. I feel like they will do something like that.
They would, because I mean, the way, and I told you this the other day, if they start going towards the book, because the way in the book,
he told me it's like supernatural.
They said there's some supernatural elements to his Dark Passenger, and I even looked deeper into it. Apparently, it's like it comes from this cult that all has it's something about like they all are connected to this certain demon, and Dexter, that's where his Dark Passenger comes from, and he even ends up losing it in the book. Like, it disappears for a while and he starts having emotions and all this other shit. And his 2 not adopted but stepkids, you know, Cody and Aster, with Rita, they end up getting their own Dark Passengers later in the book. Yeah, so it's a little weird in the book, to be honest.
I wouldn't like that.
I was gonna say, I think they cooked better in the show.
They made it more realistic.
Made it a little bit more realistic, and Dexter's like kind of a funny guy and awkward and things like that.
I like that about him.
Yeah, so I don't know. I mean, I just think there's a lot of elements of they gotta just leave it alone.
Yeah, how do you think they should end it? Do you think they should just finish him off?
I think me personally, I don't want to see either. I would want to see Dexter just get away, but I think they're gonna have to just kill him.
They have to do something where they stop his character.
Yeah. Because I mean, in the book, he gets killed by another killer.
That would be interesting.
So I don't know if it's like at the end of the show, maybe that like some other guy who's kind of similar to him gets him on the table.
Yeah.
And does it the way he does.
That'd be cool. And maybe they don't even have to show him dead, but just like the show ends with him.
It's like panning out.
Yeah.
You know, it just kind of shows like blood splatter.
You know, with the Michael C. Hall, like, you know, voiceover, like, this is how it ends type of thing. You know what I mean? Something like that. Like, I think that would be a little bit more poetic than just throwing him in jail.
Yeah.
You know, killing him off, like, you know, I mean, some weird way, or just letting him just get away with it. I think it's too late for that, bro. No, I think we got to see him pay for his actions. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, this is like a random question, but it still has to do with Dexter. I'm just curious because now we're already on the subject. Do you think Dexter would be able to get and I seen people already talking about this. Do you think Dexter will be able to get Jason Voorhees on his table?
No, there's
At
no
all?
way. No,
I seen a couple people that were saying they're just like,
I think it's because
I don't know.
I'm wearing a Jason t-shirt.
Oh, I wasn't even. That's actually crazy as fuck. I wasn't even trying to do that.
But honestly, there's no way, dude.
Yeah.
He's
Jason's
actually
otherworldly.
supernatural.
He is.
There's no way he'll be able to sneak up behind
Went
him.
to hell, all this other stuff. Went to space.
Nah, I could see Jason killing Dexter.
Yeah, you think Jason would get Dexter?
Maybe, because he's actually supernatural.
Yeah.
But I don't think Dexter would be able to get.
Yeah, because like he
I
wouldn't be
think
able to
Dexter
knock him
would
out.
be able to get like Michael Myers or something. Or
Yeah,
Ghostface Killer.
Yeah, he would definitely. Oh, he would. I'm not gonna lie.
That would go crazy.
Dexter versus Ghostface. I think I would want to see that.
That would go crazy.
Okay, wait. Who do you think Dexter would be able to get on his table out of the slasher characters?
It can't be someone supernatural like Jason, like you said, or like Freddy. It's got to be guys like that are damn near human, like Ghostface.
So 100% you think Ghostface?
Yeah, for sure. Ghostface.
Yeah.
Maybe Michael Myers.
Yeah. He's a little supernatural sometimes.
That's what I'm saying. Sometimes, depending on which movie you're watching.
Yeah.
Terrifier.
Oh, yeah.
You'd probably be able to get that guy on the table.
Is he supernatural?
Sometimes, kind of. I don't know for real.
I don't know.
I never really watched those movies first, but I think for sure Ghostface is the guy who can get onto his table.
You know who I think?
Who?
I think he would be able to, and you might be thinking I'm tripping. I think he can get the Leatherface.
Oh, yeah. Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Yeah, I think he'll be able to get Leatherface.
Because I've seen Leatherface get knocked over the head with something. He falls on the ground. And
yeah. Nah, I can see him. I can see him getting Leatherface on the table. Yeah, for sure.
Oh, he's getting freaking the guy from I Know What You Did Last Summer. He's definitely.
Oh, yeah. The guy with the fucking raincoats or whatever.
The hook hand or
the
whatever.
hook hand guy.
The fisherman.
The fisherman, yeah. He's for sure getting that guy.
Yeah.
But then I think all the other slasher film characters are like too supernatural where he wouldn't be able to
get them.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, what is it, like Chucky?
Yeah, Chucky.
He's a doll. I mean, there's not really.
Him.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, there's not really much he could do for us, but for sure, I think the ones we said, he will be able to get those guys on the table.
Okay, what about? Do you think that Batman will be able to get Dexter? Like to get to him? I'm saying the minute Batman gets to him, Dexter's cooked.
Yeah, for sure.
But I'm saying how smart Dexter
him?
is as well. Do you think he would be able to catch Dexter? Prove that he's the Bay Harbor Butcher and all these things.
I think it depends on which Batman we're talking about. If it's like one of the real detective ones, like the cartoons, or like the Robert Pattinson one, I think he might be able to catch him for us. But if it's like, I'm not gonna lie, even though I love Batfleck, I don't think Batfleck will be able to catch him, bro. But we never seen him when he was like really in his prime detective mode. You know what I'm saying?
You're right.
So I don't know, but to be honest with you, I think Batman will be able to catch him.
Get him?
I think so.
Yeah. Okay. I'll give you that.
You think so?
I think so too. I just had to say it, but like you said, I think it depends on what version of Batman this is.
Yeah.
Because I'm not gonna lie, bro, Dexter is a slippery son of a bitch.
For sure. He's super smart.
I'm not even gonna cap with you. A lot of the things.
And he's so charismatic. Like he's able to get new friends and get people to trust him right away. Like the dude Blessings. And this new series, like just instantly invited this dude over to his house and got him a room
downstairs in their like basement and shit like that. And it's like a perfect kill room.
Yeah. So he's able to do stuff like that, but. Yeah, I don't think he's able to outsmart, the bats.
But you know what's so interesting about Dexter that I always liked is he kind of is similar to Ted Bundy, in the sense of a lot of people felt he was trustworthy. A lot of people think he's handsome. A lot of people think he's very like, light in the way he talks to them and things like that. And Dexter kind of has that energy where it's like, remember when Batista was talking to the cop who became the sheriff now after the girl left?
Yeah.
He was saying like, how was he out here? And they called him Jim Lindsay. That's what it was, right?
Yeah.
And he was like, how was Jim out here? And he was like, well, he was like, everybody liked him. And he was a really nice guy. He would always help and yada, yada. And it starts being a little bit like, everywhere you go, you've always been that guy. When he was in Miami Metro,
everyone
he would always bring donuts every day.
Yeah.
And, you wanted to talk to everybody. And, how's your Saturday? Yada, yada, yada. It's like, you're a little too friendly.
Yeah. And I think even him in New York is like, in New York City.
Yeah.
He's still, even though he's trying to be by himself, he's still somehow making friends and getting people to trust him and stuff like that. So, yeah, he just has that charisma that a lot of serial killers have. Like you said, like Ted Bundy and a lot of these other guys. So. He definitely has him, and it's good that he has the code.
Yes.
Because if he didn't have that code, he'd be like his brother and be wilding.
I'm telling you, because his brother had that charisma as well.
And I'm gonna lie, and I think his son, even though he's trying to follow that code and he has a dark past, I think his son is more like his mom, where he doesn't really want to do it.
Yeah.
But he has these he has these inklings inside of him that he like, God, I want to get this out of my system. You know what I'm saying?
I think that the way the series is going right now, I think this is a great addition to the Dexter lore altogether, because we've never seen any of this. And just kind of seeing where his son's head is going, I'm just curious to see how far Harrison is going to go in this.
I like that father-son dynamic thing. And do you think, I asked this kind of earlier, but do you think they will continue the show, but with Harrison Morgan instead.
I doubt it. I think that they know better of. I don't think he has that. I don't think he has enough star power as a character to carry a whole series by himself. To be honest, I don't think he has that yet. Because
I mean, we don't know how the rest of the season.
No, for sure,
out.
for sure. Because I ain't gonna lie, I was kind of like, okay, yeah, Harrison got a little bit of aura, like when he chopped up, bro. And, he's kind of doing his thing, but he's a little bit clumsy right now. Like even when he was cutting, bro, he freaking flung the thing back. Yeah, the blood's
flying everywhere and stuff.
I was kind of like, come on, bro.
Yeah, my anxiety was going through the roof. So I was like, dude, you're being so messy right now. It's crazy.
Bro, and then like that other detective lady, bro, she's making me so uncomfortable. Dude.
She's so good, bro.
I'm not even gonna lie, she almost has visions. I
swear to God, yeah.
Of
she plays on that.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah.
She instantly goes into like Batman mode. Where she's damn near figuring everything out. You know what I mean?
I'm like, all right, bro, this is too much, dog. And you know what's another thing I would say that I kind of like is interesting is the parallels between him and Dexter is so interesting. And you're going to notice this the minute I say it. Harrison has a similar situation to Dexter where he almost is, even though his is a little bit different. Dexter, when he first met Rita, he was almost using her as a cover-up, and then he fell in love with her, right? But with Harrison, you could tell he already likes this new girl. Yeah. But now she's becoming his cover-up.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
And both of these women were girls that had children with a guy that they didn't really want to be with.
Yeah, I get exactly what you mean.
You know what I'm trying to say? It's I think
that's gonna bring up some good tension, especially when she eventually finds out that he actually did kill Brett.
Yeah.
She's going to be like, what the hell? Like, who? I let you around my kid. I let you watch my kid.
Yes.
Like, what the hell? You know what I'm saying? That's going to be some interesting drama that they bring later on in the series.
But I'm also wondering, and I just wanted to say this before we, stop, but I'm wondering how she's going to handle Harrison's dark past.
Yeah, and she's cool with it.
Because they might do a different twist where they might do a little bit Bonnie and Clyde.
Yeah. Because
Dexter kind of had a little bit of that with that girl, Hannah McKay, the last girl that Dexter ended up with that, took Harrison and left to like Italy or something like that. But, I think they might. But then again, I don't know if they're going to do it that route. But I'm just curious to see how she's going to react to when she finds out that Harrison is like his dad.
Yeah, that's going to be interesting. But overall, this new series, Dexter Resurrection, so far, the first 3 episodes, what would you rate it?
Honestly, bro, I'm going to give this so far, I'm going to say a 9.
That's good.
I don't want to say 10 because I don't think anything's really perfect.
Yeah, and we haven't seen
the rest.
Yeah.
So far, I'm going to say it's a 9, and we'll keep you guys updated. It might drop.
Yeah.
Who knows how it goes, but so far, I'm really invested to see what else is going on in this. I like all the characters that are in this, even the detective lady, the whole police department out there in New York. They all seem interesting.
Yeah, and we haven't met the other serial killers that are in that dinner party yet. So that's gonna be a whole other group of characters that we haven't met yet. I mean, that's gonna be fun to see.
Yeah.
But yeah, honestly, I'll probably rate it like an 8.5.
Yeah.
Just because we haven't seen too much.
Yeah, that makes.
But
sense.
I like a lot of what I've seen so far.
Okay, I agree with that.
Yeah. But yeah, let us know what you guys think about the show. If you guys like it so far, if you guys are excited about this, if you guys think this should just be the end of Dexter, or you think they should continue it with the son, or whatever. But yeah, let us know what you guys think. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel, and see you guys on the next one.
Tonight's the night.